set to get started. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He has found the way through. And back out it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Back into the middle. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Raya. Laporte. Raya shifted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marquinhos. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Raya. Kubasi. Laporte. And it's Grimaldo. Mosquera. Aim forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Pedro Porro. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice looking ball. And a chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Unai Simon forwards and with intent. Marquinhos cuts it out. Spain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ibanez succumbs to the pressure. Kubasi played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Clearly not happy with that. Ibanez. Bremer. Ibanez, and it's Danilo.
Danilo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Grimaldo, aim forwards. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ibanez moved on forwards. Bremer. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Bremer. He's found a way through. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. Al Kubasi tries to clear. Here comes another. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a corner kick. Changes him with that pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Unai Simon. Llorente. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's played forward. Ibanez. Laporte wins the duel this time. Raya. Howson. Cucurella. Mosquera. Pedro Porro. Now he's off and running. That'll be a throw-in. That is good strength. Aimed in towards... Oh, great header!
Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo.
Marquinhos, some resolute defending there.
The most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedro Porro. Mosquera. Laporte. And it's Grimaldo.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Laporte. Pedro Porro.
Half an hour played now. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rema.
Ibanez. Danilo. Raya gets across to intercept that.
Laporte. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Laporte.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Marquinhos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's nice. And it's played forward. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Kubasi.
Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a good cross. And the keeper has it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Howson. Cucurella. Howson. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. And he cuts out the supply. Laporte. Cucurella spread out to the left. And it's Porro.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mosquera. Laporte. Spain are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Danilo
Calmly anticipates. Raya. Kubasi.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Laporte. Kubasi. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Danilo.
Out to the left it goes. And out it comes again. Gets into some space. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ibanez.
Danilo. Mosquera did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mosquera shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Howson. Mosquera. Howson. Mosquera. Unai Simon, gently done.
Marquinhos.
And it's Danilo.
Mosquera with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Howson. Grimaldo.
That's a good run down the left. And he's onside. That has been knocked clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Laporte. Out to the right. And it's Grimaldo. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. Ibanez moved on forwards. Danilo. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mosquera. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bremer. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Over to the left. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pau Kubasi drives it in.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ibanez played with finesse, and he thumps it clear. It is a corner. It's run loose here. Ball's played through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Flings it across. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Grimaldo.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi hurtling down that right flank. Played into the middle. Bremer can get it clear.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Laporte. And here's Llorente. Defending was strong and firm. Decent progress down the left. Raya. Howson. And it's played forward. Cucurella. And it's Danilo. Raya cuts out the pass. Unai Simon. Mosquera. Raya. Pass has gone astray. Ibanez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Howson attempts a clearance. That's tidy. Mosquera gets a foot in here. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Now it's Llorente. Llorente spread out to the left.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rema. Ibanez. And it's Danilo. And he's managed to get free. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cucurella. Howson forwards and with intent. Tries a measured ball. Howson. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. And here's Llorente. Oh, what? Llorente! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Danilo. Rema. Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? And it's Grimaldo. He's got away. And here's Llorente. Llorente opts to play it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Ibanez. Here come Brazil on the counter. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's come to nothing. Out of play for a goal kick. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Laporte. Kubasi. Laporte. Grimaldo. Laporte. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pedro Porro skims one in. Mosquera. Kubasi. Mosquera. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That has been cut short. Howson. Cucurella. Unai Simon. Cucurella. Howson. Cucurella. And it's Porro. Does really well to win the ball there.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely feet. Over to the left, and it's played in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He is through here. That's really well cleared. Cucurella. Howson. Showing good feet. Cucurella. Mosquera. Laporte. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Pau Kubasi. Now here's the delivery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Porro. Howson. Can he latch on to this? So who's he picking out?
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mosquera shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Llorente. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Danilo. He has found the way through. Danilo on a strong run down the right. Danilo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Mosquera.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Llorente. Llorente! And for a moment, time stood still. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely intercepted. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Llorente. Llorente! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedro Porro. And here's Llorente. Howson. Cucurella. Laporte. Spain have to get it into the box and quickly. Moved on forwards. Dink through. Clears it away. Lovely bit of skill.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Llorente. Cucurella. Laporte. Ibanez. Danilo. Rema. And it's Danilo. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Unai Simon. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Ibanez. Rema. Long ball looking to counter. Pedro Porro. Mosquera. Cucurella. Mosquera. Ibanez. Rema. Ibanez. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Mosquera. Tries to get it clear. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi keeps his foot on the gas. Gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Grimaldo. Laporte tries to dink it through. Alex Grimaldo delivers.
Brazil, but Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Ibanez moved on forwards. Cucurella. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Now it's Llorente. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Swings it across. He thumps it clear. Laporte. Marquinhos with a definite foul there. Well read. The danger is averted. Howson. Produces a cross. Cleared away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Muscular approach does pay off here. Laporte is the guilty party there. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Ibanez. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Howson. Cucurella. And here's Llorente. Tries a measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Kubasi cuts out the pass. Mosquera. Raya. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Ibanez. Rema. Danilo. Rema. Raya can get it clear. Pedro Porro forwards and with intent. And it's Grimaldo. Rema. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Rema. Ibanez. Rema. That looks a cracking ball. Unai Simon cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Laporte. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mosquera. Danilo. Proves too strong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ibanez caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. And he's picked it up out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. Up he goes! Unai Simon gets it clear. Ibanez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shot a goal! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Laporte. Mosquera. Cucurella. Llorente, spread out to the left. Nice control. Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. The pass is intercepted. Raya. Mosquera. Kubasi. Raya. Laporte. Kubasi. Laporte. Mosquera. That's really well manoeuvred. Ibanez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Laporte. And it's Grimaldo. Mosquera spreads it out wide. Grimaldo, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. Pedro Porro. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Danilo. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella. Mosquera. Cucurella. Unai Simon, gently done. Ibanez. Mosquera. Decent progress down the left. That's the throw. Ibanez. Danilo. Ibanez. This looks promising. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Laporte. Mosquera, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's Porro. 5 minutes till the break. Laporte. That's very neat. really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Have it back and can go again. Danilo tries a shot. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Moved on forwards. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Marquinhos. Laporte. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Spain can add a little more variation to their attack. They've developed a right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
We expected better, and so did he. Mosquera. Cucurella. Unai Simon. Pedro Porro looks to get on the end of this. And it's Grimaldo. Laporte. Kubasi. Laporte. Pau Kubasi. Oh, it's played into the area.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Clipped into space. Danilo.
Unai Simon, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a little off target. Cucurella. Howson. Yep, it's a corner. Brazil are making a change now. Furness. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vinicius Junior! Place it in low. Cucurella. Laporte. Grimaldo. Laporte. Grimaldo. Laporte. Grimaldo. Laporte. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Danilo. Rema looking to hit the byline here. Gets into some space. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Mosquera. The message is clear. None shall pass. Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Grimaldo. And it's played forward. Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Llorente. Oh, super fine. Llorente! It's in!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Howson. Cucurella. Unai Simon. Pedro Porro. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Howson. Cucurella. Raya. Pedro Porro. And here's Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. This has gone, that's foul. Mosquera. Laporte. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Llorente! And the ball's come loose here. That has been knocked clear. Clearly not happy with that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro goes on a run down the left wing. Played into the middle. Ball's gone out of play. Unai Simon. Cucurella. Raya. Cucurella. Mosquera. Kubasi. It's Grimaldo. That'll be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, played right into his path. Llorente! Pedro Porro has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and